Tomorrow here in Georgia on the 24th, we have the planned opening up of the state, according to our dumbass governor, Brian Kemp, Republican Christian, of course. Now, it's been everybody's understanding, has it not, that Trump and Pence both called Brian Kemp on Tuesday and expressed their support and their praise for Kemp's move to reopen businesses here in Georgia starting tomorrow, Friday. Trump later said the opposite. And he said he told Kemp he disagreed, his word, strongly with Kemp's decision. You see what it's like working with Trump and this lying little toad sidekick of his, Mike Pence? So Brian Kemp, who started his campaign for governor, his fake campaign for governor, his theft of the governorship, by saying he was a staunch Trump supporter. That's how his first ad started appearing back in the run-up to the 2016 election. But Trump has no loyalty to anybody, and of course that's understandable because he's a psychopath. He's crazy. He's a liar. He's a gangster. Pick a word. But poor Brian Kemp, who's a very dumb man. I mean, he is just a very, very ignorant man. Stupid would be the right word. And he thought he had the backing, apparently, of his exalted leader. And it turns out he didn't have the backing that he thought he had. Trump said yesterday during his phony-ass, ridiculous news conference, quote, I told the governor of Georgia, Brian Kemp, that I disagree strongly with his decision to open facilities which are in violation of the Phase 1 guidelines for the incredible people of Georgia. The incredible people of Georgia, end quote. The incredible, hey, fuck you, Donald, okay? Just fuck you. I'm an incredible people of Georgia, and you can go fuck yourself. Thank you very much. And also yesterday, Trump said he would intervene. What, you're going to send in the troops, asshole? He would intervene if he saw, quote, something totally egregious, end quote, as a result of Kemp's asinine move here in the buckle of the Bible Belt. And he added, referring to the people of Georgia. Yeah, and you know what, you dumb son of a bitch? I know you're not listening, but if you were, I would say anytime you refer to the people of Georgia, please say the great people of Georgia who love me, except Mike Malloy. Anyway, this is what he said yesterday, talking about Georgians. Quote, I love those people. They're great. They've been strong, resolute, but at the same time, he, Kemp, must do what he thinks is right. I want him to do what he thinks is right, but I disagree with him on what he's doing. But I want to let the governors do what they want, what they think is right. Now, if I see something totally egregious, totally out of line, I'll do something. End quote. He didn't say what he would do. Jesus Christ. We live in a house of mirror populated by people who are fucking insane. Now, you remember, in case you don't, I remember because I live here, Kemp announced on Monday of this week that Georgia would allow nail salons, massage therapists, bowling alleys, gyms, all sorts of shit to open tomorrow. In-person church services can resume. Restaurants and movie theaters can open Monday. And then the rotten son of a bitch also said that his order as governor of Georgia, bars cities from imposing their own restrictions on businesses. So even if you're a mayor or a county commission chair or whatever, and you disagree with this dumb son of a bitch, legally you can't do anything about it. What you can do is to say to your constituents, whether you're a mayor or a county commissioner or whatever. Don't listen to this crazy white fucker who is telling everybody, ooh, go get a massage. Oh, but you got to maintain 6 feet of space. Now, if this is not crazy, will somebody give me a working definition of what crazy is? Now, what Kemp is doing here, by any yardstick, is the most aggressive move yet of any of the states to reopen a state's economy, because this bastard in the White House is pushing for a May 1st end. That's a week from now, to these statewide lockdowns. But Kemp's announcement also came as a surprise to other authorities here in Georgia, municipal authorities, even some of Kemp's own coronavirus task force. Yeah, he has one. I don't know what it's doing. And apparently, the governor here made the decision to reopen the state's businesses at least a day before announcing it. But he didn't inform the White House beforehand. Now, stepping out of Kemp, Pence, Trump world, which is just a gibberish world of broken lines and unconnected dots and flying bats and horse shit flying all around the room. If you step out of that and into the real world, data collected by Johns Hopkins University shows that as of yesterday, Wednesday, Georgia has had so far 20,166 confirmed cases of this virus and 818 deaths as a result. And yet, Kemp told reporters on Monday, quote, "In the same way that we carefully closed businesses and urged operations to end to mitigate the virus's spread, today we're announcing plans to incrementally and safely reopen sectors of our economy," end quote. So, if you want to get a massage or a manicure or a haircut here in Georgia, you can certainly do so. And according to Trump, all the guidelines will be obeyed. The 6-foot distance guidelines. Don't ask me how. And Deborah Birx, that woman who I have no faith in whatsoever, the one who stands up there with the fucking monsters for these daily bullshit briefings, she says, well, yeah, 6 foot, they'll figure out some way to do it. Some way to give a massage from 6 foot away? I told you I didn't like her. Oh, Jesus. I just thought I would share that with you. The fact that now Trump is denying that he gave his blessing to this bullshit to begin with here in Georgia. Poor Kemp. What an ignorant little pig. It's just sad. It's just sad.
Hi, Truth Seekers. Kathy Malloy here. During this global crisis, take care of yourselves and your family. Maybe catch up on your Malloy cast. We are 100% Truth Seeker supported, as you know, and over the last year, we've become a lean, mean, two-person broadcasting machine. We've tightened our belts so Mike can keep screaming into the night because we are committed to this fight. We won't surrender the airwaves or our country to the flying monkey fascists as long as you're joining us around the campfire. And by that, I mean supporting this program by funding Resistance Radio on Patreon. Any amount helps keep it lit and keep the lights on in the Malloy home studio. Patron supporters will have exclusive access to a special patron-only weekly broadcast, which will likely include me and possibly Molly. We also have some nice thank you gifts like an exclusive patron Truth Seeker t-shirt. Visit MikeMalloy.com and click on the big patron link on the main page. You can't miss it, and we can't do it without you.